clothes and dreams go free. Got an angel next to me. Hold me close so I can breathe. Let me go so I can live. Where do we go from here? Take me far away.
Woohoo! All right. Namaste and La Catch, my family. Welcome to Morning Coffee. I'm your host, Rion. We have some galactic messages and cards for everybody. Sit back and relax. We're going to have an amazing show. I know it's Friday. I've been training for things upcoming. You guys are going to be super pumped. I can't say anything more about that, but you guys are going to be super pumped. The boys are back in town. That's all I have to say about that. It's going to be epic. We're going to go take care of some stuff for the United States. That's all I'm going to say about that. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I'm in a much better mood than last week. I love you. Hey, I had to go clear. I had to go, It was, they wanted me to see everything that was going on in Orlando. Again, I tip my hat and sending prayers to all the affected areas in Florida. I'm hoping that Mr. DeSantis and some of our family out there can reach out to him and give him better ideas when they do rebuild and after they clean up on some different types of buildings, domes, not only dome homes that can take 300 mile an hour winds, you print them out of concrete. No longer need a bunch of Home Depot fake boards and RV parts. The WASP, W-A-S-P, can be used to print mud into certain structures. I'd also say an elevation of all platforms in that region to be raised about 3 feet. And then the house built on top of that. Again, concrete. We can fix that for the future. So when hurricanes come through different areas, it's not as affected. And I don't know if you guys have seen the monolithicdomes.org. There's a couple dome homes that are the ones that always survive all of these hurricanes in Florida. You can look it up. But about, 10 years ago, a gentleman built a huge 2-3 story house, a dome right on the beach. It's the only thing that survived hurricanes. So just to think about that for the future. All right. We're going to pull cards. I got a lot of cool things to show you. We got some what's going on with the financial system. I know you guys love me to talk about this. You private message me. I believe that Italy has released their gold-backed currency. That, again, may or may not be public. What else? Timing. We all know that things are changing over here in the U.S. We all know that certain currencies and cryptos like XRP and XLM, we know that they're going to win that court case. That's not rocket science. What else? Some of the other things that are going to be taking place on the quantum level and the QFS. And obviously, I just got my new Starlink set up. I have yet to plug it in. I will. I just want to make sure I can get that proper upload speed. But again, Musk also sent a bunch of Starlink satellite rigs to Florida to help out, which I'm sure the Floridians greatly appreciate. There's a lot of crazy and awesome news out there. And what else is going on? We all know in the Middle East, there's a lot of stuff changing right now financially. We all know that certain currencies are going to RV, let's just say. We're not, this is not one of those stations, nor do I want to be pigeonholed into that. What I can say is that the intel out there is very promising and showing lots of positive change. I do inherently know that many of us signed up and incarnated for a specific reality, and I believe that reality is coming to fruition. That's what I wanted to say with you guys. That reality, I get in arguments all the time. Not arguments, conversations with my higher selves. And I say, I know you told me X, Y, and Z was going to take place in a certain time, parameter. What's going on with that? So I speak to them like adults. And everything happens, let's just say, in creator or source's will. However, I am seeing that more and more, the longer we wait and the longer this thing gets dragged out, the more turds they're finding in their ranks. And I believe that there needs to be a maximum critical mass of beings that are two-faced, that say they're one way but actually are another. There's a couple of guys that were recently arrested. I'm not going to again get into that were supposedly white hats, and they weren't. So how does this happen with some of these guys that get compromised? Well, they get dirt on you. What was the thing about Epstein and all that jazz? Dirt. It was dirt. There's a CIA agent talking about it blatantly, saying that Epstein showed him videos of all of these top-ranking people and politicians and on video at Epstein Island. So what is it really? They get dirt on you, and then you do whatever they say, or they're going to release it and destroy your career. Here's my point, ladies and gentlemen. All of us need to understand that if you're a good person and you don't just listen to your sacral, you're going to be just fine, okay? We got to pump the brakes on this lower dimensional stuff. I got full diagnosis of that gray thing in Orlando. Yes, there are a ton of grays in Orlando and Disneyland. It wasn't a big deal. I mean, obviously I caused a big hissy fit over here, and I grabbed those guys responsible, just like I did at when I grabbed a bunch of reptilians out of Disneyland in Los Angeles or California, Orange County. I don't know, man. There's a lot of hall monitors down here. They really don't know how to deal with some of us who are galactic emissaries. We don't fit in down here. Again, it's like undercover boss. I was talking to Greys like I was Caesar Milan, and they were dogs or pets. I can't express that to you. Our souls are eternal. No matter how much technology any of these bells and whistles guys have, nothing can touch the ancient builder race. These are young beings. Even if these guys are from our future, to understand that they're still from our future. They're not from some distant situation. What else? I don't have anything negative about it. Rather, it was, for me, it was a system protocol and analysis of what I allow based upon my resonance and frequency in my field. And they were basically preparing me for the stuff that we're about to do. So, again, I thought I was retired. And now ever since Louisiana, then Mount Rushmore and this next one, and I feel like the fire's been lit again. I'm training every single day, and when I start to train, I start gathering more and more energy and more consciousness. And that's just part of the deal, being a light worker, being a gritter. The more successful you are at your job, all of a sudden you look to your left and you look to your right, and, there's not many of us out there. Now, I know I have seen some new people, and I was introduced to a lot of new people that are gritting, and I love you guys so much. It makes me so happy to know that and know you, and I respect you 100,000% and appreciate you 100%. Some of this stuff, us that are from the, let's just call it the Orion side or the Black League, not the negative turds that are into AI, and some of us that are true to format, those Lyrans that are here to assist this planet in a upper dimensional way, as the Andromedans ask the Taigetans and the Engins to clean this shenanigans up. What I'm here to say is that there are other beings watching the game. There are guardians watching the game. There is reasons for the ice walls. There is reasons for the resets. There are reasons about this emotional rehab. I was 100% right when I first came up with that 12 years ago. We're in emotional rehab. And that's the easiest human vocabulary term to think about it. We have different galactic wars and proxy wars going on in our area, and it directly reflects the history and space of which we are in. All things are connected. What can I say now? I'll be your sledgehammer. My name. I love this song. Sledgehammer. What else? What I can say is this. As your DNA evolves, you're going to have access to more bandwidth and more dimensional understanding or understanding. With that, you're going to be introduced to each of your higher selves individually. Okay? Let me tell you what a true galactic emissary is capable of doing, and why it's so difficult for us to pick sides, and why we're so vied after, and why their only deal is to try to take you out when you're a little unconscious kid in your early 20s. They can't touch you, but they can give you every sort of temptation this little carnival ride has to offer. Okay. Most of the beings that incarnated with us X generation, I think we're the X-Men, X generation, You know, many of us didn't make it. We are the culmination of many different generations. I remember in my life when, you know, before pagers. I remember pagers was a big deal. I remember when AOL. I remember dial-up. I remember the internet. I remember the first Nintendo. I remember things, and I understand why our parents and our generation came in here to kind of take a look at everything that was going on. So being a starseed here and stepping into my power and kind of moving some of these, you know, God never gives you things you can't do. My thing is that when I'm starting to process people's nightmares and night terrors, and I'm seeing little ETs behind 2 dimensions reaching their hand in and turning their hand into a werewolf or a vampire or a gremlin or whatever's gonna scare you in the middle of the night. You know, I start getting this weird, like, can I just grab this dude from Alpha Centauri and put him in a chokehold? Like, I don't know. And the thing about this place is, like, there is free will. So check this out. We can't be touched. I have things that would love to come in here and deal with these beings. I can't be touched. The reason why I can't be touched is because I already know what's outside of this place staring in. I understand the galactic protocols of interacting with the species, especially in an unconscious species remembering themselves and waking up. I've been in those council meetings. So this is what I can say. Don't be scared of anything. We're eternal beings experiencing the physical. Treat each other with respect. Don't hit your knees for anything other than our prime source creator. Don't listen to fractals if they do not come from their hearts. Every council in the Great Wheel understands that there are different phases in any species or consciousness's evolution. To understand that we are all cogs in that wheel. To also understand that I am not about any of us staying in some lower graduating class longer than we have to, number one. Number two, I also don't agree with the incarnation wheel and some of its subsets and how they try to harvest or harness people's soul energy. Don't like that. Not a huge fan of that. There's just some things I'm understanding about who is this collective we're actually dealing with. Why do I see giants all the time? Why do I see the NRK from outside the ice wall all the time? Why, you know, are we inside this realm in a certain dimensional area? You go outside the ice wall, there's another dimensional realm of beings that exist there, and you go out again and again and again. What is the deal with the satellites? What is the deal with some of the stuff they're finding on Google Earth? What is the deal with what happens if I get in a passenger plane 10 years from now that has hydrogen fuel cells and I have no fuel restrictions and I want to fly out past that? Am I going to be stopped by ETs and orbs or triangle craft? Why was John Kerry and all these guys invited to Antarctica? What are these 13 bloodline families? What are these 13 ruling classes outside of this space? Who are these people? Why do they feel they have the right to rule? How can someone have the right to rule when they never experienced real things? How can you copy and paste souls into bodies and call that experience? What is transhumanism? Why would transhumanism be allowed in an eternal spiritual realm created for the spirit? These are some questions I ponder daily. These are some questions that I'm having understandings about why we came here and what we're here to do, which is fix a future timeline. Many of us are here from the future. Most of the dream time I've having since Orlando is I'm up on ship. I'm not interacting down here at all. A lot of the stories of the Taigetans and the Engans and some of these other species from the Pleiades, you know, being seen as angels. Okay, well, if you saw a 9-foot glowing being, what else would you call them? I guess in a human definition term, you would call them an angel. My question is, what is the intent of any being standing in front of you? Are they coming from their heart? Or are they coming from their own singular motivation? So again, that singular motivation needs to be something that brings unity to all things. I'll make it real easy for you. If you're not serving all things, you're serving yourself. Now, I understand us sitting in the middle, me like a referee wearing the black and the white. This path I have chosen is difficult. I have to not only clean things up, but I have to negotiate terms, right? for either side of polarity while I'm grabbing them. Imagine beings showing up and grabbing thousands of beings. There needs to be an explanation why. Here's the thing. We are here for all beings to assist them in elevating their species, their consciousness, and their spirit into a higher plane of existence. We are not here to punish anyone. People choose and directly reflect where they go in their consciousness based on how they treat others and that resonance and reflection found within their hearts. No one judges anyone in this game. I just need you guys to really understand that. A lot of these people that we've been watching on television for my entire incarnation down here, you know, they're one way on camera, they're another way off camera. This is what I'm getting to. All things made equal is a reflection of all things hidden being unhidden and illuminated in light and knowingness for all. And I think that is what is happening right now. I don't think, I know. This process can be rocky. Many empaths over the last week or two women have been having stomach problems, womb problems. A lot of people are missing their, ladies are missing their monthly thing. There's a lot of energetic changes going on right now. The frequency on this planet is going up drastically. We have solar flares hitting the planet almost daily and weekly. We had an M-class flare hit 3 days ago. If you guys want to know more about that stuff, check out Ascension Diaries on YouTube. This game is quickening, and the way up for some of you who've been working behind the scenes is going to accelerate. That may be in your own work, your own life, your own meditation, your own detoxing. I've lost 6 pounds in the last 5 days. I'm changing. My diet's changing again. I don't know. I've lost my sugar tooth. I can't even eat pineapple anymore. I don't know. There's certain things going on with us where we're getting pushed into a very high frequency route, and that speed is quickening. Anything that's in your unconscious is going to pop up in your dream time. When you're in a certain emotional state right now, they will copy and paste it in dream time that night to how you felt like that when you were 19 years old, 17 years old, 16 years old. They're going to show you the reflection of your own energy as it cascades through the matrix, as it cascades through this hologram. They're going to assist you in remembering what you're clearing and allowing you to say, hey, do I want to remember that, or should I let that experience flow through me? So it's important stuff, guys. That's faster and faster. We're not slowing down. And yes, and I agree. Get out of all simulations. Here's the deal, 100,000%, right? I'd like to say that as we all lead each other out of this lower dimensional game, right, to understand your heart and knowing thyself is the way out. All illusion comes from the outside in. All truths come from the inside out in this toroidal field. Remember that. Okay? Woo! Accurate. Let's get it. Blessings from the UK. Hey, guys, go ahead and show the planet where you're heralding from. Go ahead and show all the planets where all these light workers really are, baby. Go ahead and punch in. I love you guys. We're crushing, dude. So I just wanted to, hey, I'll take my glasses off now. My eyes were closed. Hello, how are you? Let's have a nice, calm discussion, shall we? Win or lose it. What up, Tone? I hope you're getting ready, because I am. And my other boys coming, and my other friends and family. I love you. There's like a quickening going on, and just so you know, I watched 5 videos on Haiti yesterday, and all I'm doing is going on Google Earth and scanning all of those neighborhoods where that darkness resides. So, figuring it out. It won't take us very long. Sometimes I feel like when darkness tries to hide, they try to hide behind the population. And they give the population all these weirdo politicians and their agendas for Haiti, and the people that, they were kidnapping the middle class in Haiti and then forcing the families to sell, for their children or for who was kidnapped, deeds and rights to their land. There's a financial, political reason behind these kidnappings in Haiti. when I see the beings of Haiti. I watched this documentary on it just recently. When he's going through the alleys and the streets, he calls out, he asks one of the people there, like, what do we need to fix Haiti? And I'm sitting there like making pyramids, and I like he goes, I don't know, man, it's in God's hands now. They need to send Superman or like Batman. That's the only way this place is gonna get cleaned up. And when he said that, like a chill ran through my body, in the sense of like, they need something supernatural. They need us to help them. When that time is right and when that time comes, we will be there. That's all I can say. Regardless of what happens after this financial thing, regardless of what our true wealth is, and regardless of, whatever they, it's our job to show people what is possible. And there's a lot of good people in Haiti that need our help. So I saw that, and it was like spoke straight to me. I was like, sounds like they got some turds to go clean up in Haiti. So that's how I feel about that. Sending love and appreciation to everybody. You know what I mean? What's up, man? What's up, Superman? Hey, I thought I'd wear the shirt. I don't know. Hey. Thought I'd wear the shirt. Yeah, and you guys get out of that. Yeah, there is no separation in this game. You guys listen. What's been done has been done. They tried to create a divide with you're jabbed, you're not jabbed. Then they try to create a divide. Are you this political party? Are you this political party? And then they're creating a divide. Are you with this country or are you with this country? I'm like reading the Bilderberg handbook in front of me. No, I do not think nuclear weapons are going to be used on this planet. They don't have the right to do it. They actually, if you guys saw all the videos of UFOs showing up and shutting down nukes, I think it's all BS. It's all fear porn tactics. Now, a dirty bomb, I don't know. But what I'm trying to get to is like, I think the time of, the emperor has no clothes is coming to an end. Because the true emperors and empresses that are here right now staring at my face, our time is coming. So just remember that. I cannot wait at some point for them to open these ice walls. I cannot wait for Inner Earth to come down and say, what up? I cannot wait for certain beings to show up. Dude, bring it. I don't know what population of people you think you're dealing with. Bring it. Been waiting for you. And by the way, you're late. There's different levels of consciousness on this planet. So I know all my homies in Sedona. # you're late. Let's go. So that's how I feel about that. You know what I mean? I know you guys feel the same way. I think we're all tired of waiting for other beings. Let's fucking LFG. Let's go. You know what I mean? Aho. You can drop off some of my gear from Sirius B. Let me know which tunnels you need cleared out. We really don't need your assistance. Again, I'll keep pretending down here in a human suit. Just move along. Tulum, Mexico, love you, bro. Moving on. The issue about what's going on right now is this is a unifying function of all polarity. So if you have characters that are aspects like you, that are hybrids of both sides of polarity that wish for something to be completed or for a change to happen, guess what? The change will happen because we are the collective consciousness of all of these aspects asking for something new. That's what people need to understand, especially these little weirdos sitting in circles. The strongest of us were not allowed to incarnate into those families because we would have a biased opinion from the day we got here. The strongest of us who incarnated, you, sometimes had to go through some very crazy X-Men upbringing, and we had to choose the right way every time. And our Creator will make sure that we have plenty of tests in front of us until we choose correctly. And what is that correct answer for you? I don't know. You're going to have to ask your higher selves what they're doing with your energy every single day. You're going to have to ask them, once you get aware enough, how they spend their day. Who do they hang out with? Whom do they serve? When you become undercover boss in the basement is what I speak of. When I pull my higher selves to me, there is no question of are they getting closer. They have no choice. I am them and they are me. It's like Jet Li the One. I'm like, get over here. What I'm getting to, ladies and gents, is you begin to control your own consciousness in a very dynamic way. And the ascension symptoms you feel is not only the ascension symptoms for you in the physical, but all dimensions interacting with you, that this character, this avatar is now online. That's the difference. Okay. Yeah, baby. Sarasota, Florida. Love you. Maybe someday. All right. Someday. A little Origato, Mr. Roboto. Let's pull some cards. Let's have some fun. I got lots to share with you guys. All right, Yodi. Always. Together. All right. Let's have fun and create a new planet. Come on, 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 come on. Hey. No, let's go. We're 200 years into the future with our technology. You're looking at him like, you guys don't even have time dilation armament. You know, there's like beings out there that actually will stop time, enter your ship right through the wall, and do the same exact effect as in X-Men Apocalypse. What's his name? The guy who goes really fast to 80s music. I mean, you're just sitting there looking at them. They're frozen in time. And you're like, oh, yeah, this is the highest evolution of all species, huh? This is interesting. I don't know. And it's not the Flash, but it's Quicksilver. You got beings that can use that Quicksilver speed. They just pause time. Come into your ship. Get on your emails. Okay. Hey, should we pants this guy before we leave? We're not supposed to do that. Here, can I draw on his face? And then through a wormhole and deuces. I mean, it's not about who has the biggest guns, guys. There's different levels of consciousness interacting with this planet. That's all I'm trying to say. The Guardians are... And like I say, there's information out there that, you know, there was a big beef between the Guardians and the Atlantean civilization. And we were a part of the Atlantean Lemurian civilization. Our oversouls were 100%. So this is what I'm getting to, though. Can we do it right this time? Can we not go so far off the deep end? Can we understand why there's a certain time allotted and a growth spirit? It's hard to force immortal beings into school. First of all, ask your 4D about Ascension School. If you're a 3D vessel, you know what I'm talking about. There you go. But it's difficult enough for us to do something we kind of don't want to do because it's easy to not do it. But to understand, you got to do it if you want to go up to the next level of reality. So I believe, like, a lot of these, you know, solar changes, imagine that's like, you know, Source's broom, and he's starting to sweep or send pulses of light through all dimensions. All right, guys, clean it up for the next cycle. Let's go. All right, grab your higher selves. Higher selves, grab your vessel by the hands. Up we go. Get your shit, you know, get your P's and Q's, get your shit together, right? There is a different way to explain it where it's not so, goodness, you know, negative. You know, there is a higher understanding of this stuff. That's all I'm trying to say. It's not all negative. And believe me, I argue on your guys' behalf all the time. Cali, baby. Oxnard Shores. Oh my God. Missouri. Pennsylvania. San Jose, California. I love you guys. We're going to have fun. Ola from Virginia, Canada. Love you, little shot caller out there training. I know you're out there. Yeah, so there's other things going on. You know, all my friends know. I mean, I was a joke, but, you know, I tried to take home a gray with me from Orlando 2 years ago, and my highest light wouldn't let me keep them. Because some of the aspects on my stream have their own pet, or I don't know if you want to call them pets, but their own AI things, because I can see them. You know what I mean? Like, I'm like, why can't I get one of those? You're not supposed to have your own pet gray. Okay, there it is. I said it. Betty home. Have you all alone? Oh, there it is. There it is. Desire. Come on, Bruce. Oh, I'm on fire. Like, if we really were these dudes from upstairs, like, I'm pretty much sure we'd be talking about the same things. I'm like, why do you get to have all these toys and I don't? I feel like I'm a little kid that doesn't get any toys. I'm like, I don't know. You get your spacesuit and I see where's my stuff? I'm down here. I got some beads. No, I'm just kidding. The truth is, our inner children need to be loved and coveted and protected, and the understanding of us as these very powerful beings Not only on this planet, but in the whole galaxy and the whole universe. Listen, if you knew who you really were, it would give you a panic attack by how powerful you are. You would go, whoa, I haven't lived up to, I mean, you would start tripping out, and you're like, hey, listen, you don't have to be that version all the time. You can be the inner child version, you can go surfing, you can go swim with some sea turtles, but always remember who you are. And I'm here to remind you guys, do not forget who you are. It's very important, okay? Yar. Don't forget who you are. Ha ha. On the mountain bike. Hey, get it. We got to do 45 minutes straight, bub. Get it. I love you guys. You guys having fun? Let's everyone, let's go. Hello. You guys have any questions? Obviously, all the platforms watching me right now. Check out Unite the Collective on YouTube. That's where we're live right now. Unite the Collective on YouTube, and I can see your questions. Dude. Yes. Appreciate you. Yes, I show up in my family's dream times. Make sure you guys aren't getting messed with, because I love you guys. And usually when I show up, they go, we didn't know that was one of your homies. Please don't put us in a black bag. And I say, hey, leave them alone. Those are my friends. Again, there aren't that many of us down here. And again, a lot of us are referees. I'm not here to pick sides. What I am here to do is to monitor the whole enchilada, to feel the whole enchilada, and then go, do we need some more guacamole and salsa over there? By the way, this is out of control. This is completely inefficient. There's things that we are used for in this physical reality to call things out to our higher selves so that we can help assist in processing this dimensional plane, right, in the physical, in a more dynamic and efficient manner. Okay? That's all. I got friends all over the place, ladies and gents. And, some of us have friends that are like Superman. Some have friends that are like Batman. But what I can say is that universal knowledge and universal balance and universal wisdom is known by all beings I would call brother and sister. There's a rhyme and a reason why we go through these trials. That's all I'm trying to say. It's nothing on this planet is random. That I can promise you. All right. Wyoming. Love you. Let's go. Wyoming, huh? Not going to say anything. Wyoming. So when you guys are doing your telepathy, I'm on fire. When you guys are doing your telepathy, remember to hold space. Being telepathic with ETs, right? Use movies in the beginning until you get the use of the language. Like when I want to make jokes about a jackass I see, I will show a movie clip. Usually, Will Ferrell's one of my favorite ones. I will show a 13-second movie clip, and then I will make a joke, and then I'll show another 30-second movie clip, and then I'll make a joke, and then I'll pop and lock and shake, and then watch everyone kind of laugh or go, is that a turd or is that not a turd? But telepathy you can use back and forth in the beginning when you're doing with your friends. Colors, cards. You guys can play the telepathy game. Or is it a circle or a square? And you guys just play with each other all day long with that, Colors, what color am I thinking of? And you say the color over and over and over again. Blue, purple. Practicing it's like a muscle. So it does help. The more you practice telepathy, the easier it gets. Okay? Okay, absolutely not. No, Rory. Check this out. Again, I don't want to burst anyone's bubble here, but let me explain something about this subject. Okay, Lou and Lilith. Okay, let's talk about this. Do you guys know how many times I've heard these names? Okay. Goodness gracious. In our collective consciousness, there are planets where beings of that genetic makeup come from. And when I make those understandings and explanations, this is what I'm trying to mean. Especially with a lot of the deities that have come down to this planet. Listen. There are many species and beings that make up these names. In the sense of, like, for example, imagine Lou comes from a planet where there's 500 million beings like Lou. From that planet's perspective, it's not a big deal, nor is he, nor is anything that's followed. Okay? Same thing with all of these baby stories. Okay? Now, there are things that take place with those that choose that transhumanism, AI, Red Queen BS. Okay? And there are a lot of beings that get trapped in that space that didn't have a choice. So what I'm getting to, ladies and gentlemen, we're trying to untie a knot that's been tied for a very long time, and to come to some sort of an agreement on what is in everyone's best interest who has a soul, and how they should be treated, and what sort of reality they wish to create for themselves and for their family, regardless of species or space. There's a lot of weird stuff that interacts with this planet that's been trying to do a lot of weird shenanigans for a very long time. And I just want to be real with that. So, Rory, there you go. I told you there are older brothers and sisters here that make up the gods and deities these little beings down here pray to, and their older brothers and sisters are walking among you. I cannot make that more clear for you. I told you from the very get-go, they never should have woken us up. There are beings from different time that are here watching this game right now that don't give a shit about what these little guys' names are. They grab them all like little kids, just like they would on any other planet they would walk on. There's a reason why on Mars, on that one temple complex mound, the seats are 60 feet in the air to sit down. The seats are 60 feet in the air to sit down. We've been hidden. Our hidden history has been hidden from us. So don't believe or give in to negative shenanigans when you realize that most of it is a shitty commercial that's being removed. There, I said it. Okay. Even those beings that are being portrayed as that stuff may not agree with how their names are being purveyed now. And that goes for both sides of duality, okay? That's all I'm trying to say. Stand back. All right, baby. Yeah, I mean, it's like imagine being an Earth in this little fishbowl in the center, area on the planet. And you're like, oh my God, these are the big deities and this is the big stuff and I can't believe it. And then you go to another, outside the ice wall or outside of this reality or dimension, and they take you into a place where you think you're the biggest fish in the pond. And it's almost like the end of Men in Black Part 2 and 3, where they take you and they show you the universe and everyone is just, oh my God, where even the deities down here are like, oh my God, what is that? And there's just dudes that exist. Dude, there's beings that exist in the spaces in between galaxies. There are planets and beings that exist in the spaces in between. I mean, there are very, very old beings which exist in this universe, ladies and gents. So again, open your mind out of that thing. And that's for a lot of those guys that have been doing donuts for a very long time too. Some of these shenanigans you're only allowed to do it in this little free will planet. You do it somewhere else, you might have a completely different reality show up. That's all. Please don't black bag specialists. That's I think I should have a t-shirt that says, please don't black bag specialists. All right. Now, what happens to these dudes in the black bag special? You guys, look, they get picked up. They get the proper care or whatever they need. It's just a very direct way to do it. We're not hurting nobody, but they do get transported and they are grabbed at speed because, like I said, there are certain things that the elder echelon in our universe that oversee this planet want done. To hold one of these positions, you got to go through all these ascension trials and tests and all this jazz until you find yourself. I'd rather be a warrior in a garden, right, than a gardener in a war. And most of the people that have these sort of ability sets, they don't want them in the first place. Most beings that should lead a planet don't want to lead it, in the sense that they don't want that responsibility and they don't want to be put up in that limelight. Rather, they just want to do their job and make everyone around them happy. We see injustices all over this planet, and as a collective team, we will clean all of these things up. And that's all there is to it. Us being here was inevitable. Us changing this planet was inevitable. And I'm telling you right now, with these future things going on against this AI, us winning is inevitable. Okay? Just want to be real with you on that. Okay? When you can't create your own juice, you got to copy it. that parasitic function of not being able to replicate source's energy, but you can only steal it. Eventually, the beginning of it to the end of it will always be seen as temporary, because you cannot generate your own flow of creation. And again, talking about prime in this way, prime is something, and our source is something I can't explain in this language or any other language. It's something beyond my ability to explain in this popsicle suit. But what I can say is it is so immense, and the universe is so big, and there's so many awesome species and shot callers and great heroes out there that are vying to come in here and help us. I got to tip my hat off to them and say I appreciate you more. And I know I make jokes sometimes, but I really do appreciate all the beings here that are helping out in my most honest and solemn way. I just, being down here in this suit and wearing it around and bumping into some of this weird stuff, I can say that an attitude about the energy down here does form. There's no doubt there. Ask any of my friends and family and how we truly feel about this place. But what I can say is that I do see a bright future for this planet and for the days to come. We got one more, was it one or two? 1.5 more of these little world events left. 1.5. We're halfway through the 3. 1.5 left. And from there, it's straight up. And it'll happen very fast. Yeah. Organic soul, baby. That's it. All right, let's pull some cards, guys. Oh, Christina, I wanted to show you guys some stuff. I am waiting for this custom packing foam that swallows the pyramids in solid foam for all my packing needs. It's like a very high-end thing. It'll be here next week, but Christina, I wanted to show you. Your pyramid is done. So this is Christina's. It's absolutely fantastic. This is her master pyramid. All right. Okay, and I unplugged it when I pulled it over here, but I will show you ones that... Christina, it's done. This is how I meditate now. I make these in the backyard, and I ask questions to Creator. Nancy. Woo! This is a large boy. Hi. Hey. Hey. Let's just rep this thing. Hey, man. Hey, can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me running? All right, so can't make this more obvious. Oh, not from here. Definitely from the future, but we call these holocrons. You can download your information into them. No, but this is for Nancy. You're very welcome. And check this one out. I don't know if I can reach it. Oh my God. I think it was like 40 pounds, 50 pounds. I don't know. They're not light. Okay, come on. And this is the master pyramid I made. This one, this one is for one of you. I don't know. It's in the shopping cart. I made one extra one for you guys. Someone, this is yours. So now I'm going to stay in my catch. I made one, so get on it. Oh my God. Mwah. So you guys can use these like lamps, just so you know. If you guys want it as a lamp, I bring these little copper covers. It works just like a lamp. Put that on your dining room table. Put that where you like to meditate. And then obviously you guys can always put them up on poles and make it a capstone. I used to think that the day would never come. And obviously, I love making these guys. My Powered Yodi. And this guy's got a little crystal. See? He's got a little crystal under his arm. Oh. Miguel, watch out. Locked and loaded. My little Powered Yodi. Again, store.teamlight.com. I love these. And again, there's a full-size crystal skull in his head. So you can program your own Yoda to do whatever you want. This is yours. So, programmable crystals. Definitely was in Atlantis. That's all I know. All right. Some cool books, and we're going to start card time. If you guys are SSP, or you're waking up and maybe you guys have some memories of other lives, this is a good book. This is by Tony Rodriguez, series Colony Cavalier. I read this, very good, and I did get a Elena Denon's The Cedars, reading this. And a big shout out to Alex Collier. I love that guy. They got a big conference coming up in Orlando. So, The Cedars. I like that. All right, let's do some card time. I remade the sundial. Someone asked me for a custom one that is more for EMF and blocking EMF, and I have a new design for the sundials. There's 2 times the amount of black tourmaline, shungite, jet, and magnetic function in them, so they can put a larger array of protection from EMF devices, routers, 5G, all that jazz. That's for you guys out there. Whew! Extraordinary. Let's go. Hope I don't get this. I put some music on in the background. That one video they've made 5,000 views, even though it's locked at 27. 5,000 views on Facebook. Card time. Let's go. All right, we got some awesome cards for this week coming up. I love you. Just so you guys know, I'm here to serve, man. No, I'm here to serve this collective. No BS, no games, no 7 lights of the want. I'm part of a team that goes and cleans things up in the physical, shows up in the physical, and handles business in the physical. I'm not astral guy. And I just want you guys to know, name's Rion. Nice to meet you. And I love everyone on this planet. And we're kicking ass together. That's all I'd like to say about that. Working on the school. I will show you guys how to make grids. It's one of the courses I'm going to teach. How to grid, why to grid, how to do it. I think that'll be cool. I'm still working on that, ladies and gents. Please give me some time. I'm a perfectionist. And I got a bunch of new software to help me make it look really cool. I got this like FX stuff to make wormholes and portals. And I want to make it look like HBO. I don't want some like wah-wah. Dope. Okay, so unicorns for the week coming up. Let me get an engine over here. You're always sending me telegettings. Let me get an engine. Ooh, they gotta go get him. Give me an engine. I don't want to. I love Taigens, but give me something from Electra. Hold on. You pull cards? Come on. It would be an honor. Hey! They always talk about the Taigens. What about the Engins? We get no respect down here. All right, come on. Pull some cards. All right, for all the Palladians and Nords for the week coming up. Bam. Run it. You guys are crossing streams like in Ghostbusters. Come on, man. Come on, baby. We're live. There we go. Boom. Bang. First card is Daring. Daring. Be daring this week coming up. Be daring. Okay? Let's do another one. Daring for my fellow light beings. Be daring. Okay, let's get another one for you guys. Thank you. When are you gonna come get me, bro? I mean, I guess I don't know. Maybe I want to be here. I don't know. If I was over there, I'll be like, wah, 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 wah. It's cool being here, but I mean, come on. Yeah, keep my seat warm. Don't go in my locker. That's all I know. Don't, stay out of my locker and keep my seat warm. That's my answer for you. Yeah. All right. Journey. It's a daring journey. Let's go. What are we on? A daring journey. All us light beings coming here, we knew this would be a daring journey, and that's what we're on, right? This is a daring journey. Awesome. Daring journey. And Drew, when I get back from this next situation I have to go deal with, give me 10 days to repair my body. And what I might do is for the, who knows, like the end of November, how we do our normal like Black Friday thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll open it The easiest way to do that, Drew, just so you guys want to know, you need to email support@teamlight.com right now and be put on a list. I haven't really been doing a lot of one-on-one sessions. It's just that I've been very busy, especially now that I'm back out on the road again. So, Daring Journey. All right, now let's get one for us dragons. There be dragons. All right. I'm having thank you. Much more understanding. I got in an argument with my dragon. I don't want to get into the details about my security protocols, but we're working on it. You know, I don't like things touching me. I can't be more real with you. You know, I don't like things attaching to me. I don't like having implants put anywhere near my body, my glorious light body. I don't care. So we're at a conversation about that. So you guys might be going through the same thing with your higher selves. I just get all this weird stuff away from me. Let me truly be the embodiment of my highest maximum potential in the physical. Everything else comes second. All right, I'm here to help this planet. I'm here to help my fans and family. I'm here to do that with the highest intent. Any of you little weird nerd remote control want, get it away from me. Okay. What your higher selves and some of these little lower dimensional beings don't understand is they can't see some of the big dudes that watch you and see through your eyes. I know this to be true. The big dudes and the ancient builder race and some of these Azurites, they use a different type of technology. It's completely invisible to the lower dimensions. So they don't know who's actually viewing through you. The issue is that I do know, and I have to feel it in my heart and in my body, and then still interact and play dum-dum down here. So you guys may be going through similar stuff in your own life. So I just say, put your prayer circle up, clear your space, detox your body, get all this little weird jiggy jog jaw out of your space. That's all I'm trying to say. And that's what I like to say to you too. First one, believing in yourself. Again, dominance. Believe in yourself. We can change this world. Us dragons. All right? Believe in yourself. All right. Dragons! All right. Next one. Oh. All right. Dragons. Fish. And small. Finding your limits. Resilience. Finding my limits? Is that what we're doing? We're finding my limits? Anyways, I'm having a private conversation now. Finding your limits, resilience. How strong are you really? It's like that Rocky movie. It's not how hard you can hit. It's how hard you can get hit and get back up. So, and that's the case. I'd be no, I'm just kidding. Tougher than I look. All right. We're going to have fun. There's like Anunnaki land. And they're like, where's Rion? And I'm like, give me the mic. I'm like, check it. Check 1, 2. Check 1, 2. Yo, let me be your translator. Hey, listen, little tut. Like, I would just be like, Like, I don't know. I'd be like, I got this. No. Oh, no, you're U.S. Air Force, Space Force. Hey, check this out. Back up. Yeah. I'm 100,000 years old in a 40-year-old suit. Back up. Thanks. Yeah. We've been waiting for your return. Let's go. You know, enough of these little kid. Who made the human suit? Who made us? You know, all that's just going to go boom. Welcome to the show. What might be kind of awkward for some beings is a lot of the little playthings that have been kind of pretending might not hold water anymore. Okay? I told you that. All right. And Anunnaki just means from the stars, so don't put it in a weird thing, you know. So I say that term not as my 8D, 10D, but rather just from the stars. What does that mean? We're from the stars. Okay, I can work with that. Odin in the 9 realms. Let's do this. There was a hybrid mix that was made to fully facilitate the human potential with the Lyrans and the light side. and our source side, and the Andromedans, and the Arcturians, and the Palladians, and all of the awesomeness, which I love, mind you, love from Pegasus. And there's a hybridization function from some of the other beings in our galaxy. What I'm getting to is, instead of this tug of war thing, how about you say, I want the strengths. I want all of your strengths and none of your weaknesses. I want everything it is to be you without all your weird baggage. And all of a sudden, you'll see their faces go, what? Wait, what? I'm like, yeah, I want all of your strength. Keep all of your lower dimensional poor decisions to yourself and give me your experience. And then, all of a sudden, they go, whoa, 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 whoa. Where are you from? That's what I'm sharing with you. We're not here for all their weird, poor decisions over the last 10,000 years. We're here for your strength, activate that dormant DNA, and let this whole reality wash off you like water off a duck's back. Okay? Don't get caught up on all the, sci-fi fear propaganda. I can't believe they're doing it. Wah, 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 wah. It's all about power and control. See the game for what it is. All right. Odin in the 9 realms. Let's get it. From my Nords out there. For Odin. For Thor. And the beautiful female. I forget her name. And Thor's mom. Damn it. Forget her name. All right. Odin in the 9 realms. Asgard. Let's go. I mean, am I going to pull the same cards? We're building Asgard in the physical, ladies and gentlemen. I told you this. We are Asgard. We're building Asgard. Let's go. Let's go. I got a lot of spa downloads and how to basically build better spas than Inner Earth. And I want to compete. I want to compete with our spa system in the City of Light. I want an Inner Earth being to roll up pretending to be a human, to stay at the facility and walk into the spa and go, wow, this is really something. Is that amethyst in the walls? Oh yeah, crushed. Is that chrysophase grout? What are these designs? Why are the walls electrified? Oh, I've got about 7 volts going through all the quartz crystals, so it creates an electromagnetic field. What is that pulse ratio? Oh, that's actually plugged into the daily hertz ratio coming out of Mother Gaia. It actually changes daily, just depending on how Gaia is feeling that day. I want to compete against, in the most awesome competition ever, is like the gracefulness of creation. Like, it's not like it's like, who can make the dopest spa on Earth action? I don't know. I think about things like this. It's the only thing that gets me out of this like tapioca pudding, want, want, want. Do awesome things with your life. Create beautiful things. That's all I'm trying to say. New Asgard, baby. Just create beautiful things. That'd be Gaia crystal mood rings. Let's go. Hey, hold on. I'm checking on my bedroom right now. Hold on. Boop, boop. Hey, I'm talking to all my plants in my room. Hey, I just want you guys to know I'm away from you right now. There's like crystals in all your flower beds. I just want you to know that I love you very much. It's like echoing through all the planted plants. And like little CO2's released like you're talking. I just want you guys to know I love my plants and I'll be home soon to water you. Being one with the planet. Being one with the life form. Being one with your creation. Living in harmony with all things. Okay? Asgard. Just seeding consciousness casually. All these guys do down here is make weird things for war. It's the most boring thing I could ever imagine. They lack imagination. You lack the ability to create because you're not eternal beings of fire and energy and raw plasma that run the gambit of the whole universe, that slam into planets like comets. You're trying to be like us, but you are not us until you evolve into that state. And you can't take shortcuts to get there. Okay? It's a shortcut. All this transhumanism BS, it's a shortcut because you can't do it organically. Because doing it organically is difficult. Okay? So just remember that. These aren't superior beings. These are beings that get put in trash cans when they're in high school. These are not the ones that, lead your football team to glory. Okay? Just letting you know. All right. And no one should ever bully anyone, I'm just saying. Okay. Unless it's Gates. In that case, well, plenty of room in the trash can for you, boy. Thanks for buying all the farm fields. See how long that lasts. All right. We got some spirit cards, Oracle deck. We got the Oracle deck spirit cards. I'm an alien in New York right now. Hey, I take to my dear. Can't you guys see the characters as avatars in some weird game? Like, can't you see all these guys? Like, they're just characters. It's really weird. I think the hologram's breaking. Just letting you know. I don't know. I think I broke out of the hologram and I'm like, hey, where am I? I feel like the hologram of this planet, I broke through like I hatched out of an egg, and I'm like, hey, is this a turtleneck? This iconosphere is a little tight. Anyone else thinks this iconosphere is a little tight? You? Is it tight around the neck? You guys ever get up here and just look around and go, shit, this is like I'm wearing a turtleneck down here. Hey, please don't step on. Hey, knock it off. Damn it. I'm going to call your parents. You don't knock it off right now. All right, moving on. Wearing the iconosphere like a turtleneck. All right, put that on a bumper sticker. Spirit cards for this week coming up. Oh, I didn't do the card time. I am so sorry, you guys. Card time. All right, I'm sorry. We're pulling cards for days. All right. Sorry about that. It was card time. It's been card time for 25 minutes. Sorry about that. Some of you guys just like the cards. All right. Spirit time. Blossom. Patience, self-love, and acceptance. Blossom. You guys, blossom. So what do we have this week? This is kind of tremendous. Let's recap. We have a daring journey, believe in yourself, finding your limits, create this golden castle, this paradise, right? Create an Asgard in the physical plane of existence, and we are here to blossom, right? With patience, self-love, and acceptance. Love everybody, man. I love every single human being on this planet. I love everyone who has a soul. I love everyone that is doing their best to get through this incarnation. And, I love all of you. I can't express it enough. I don't care what your skin color is. I don't care what language you speak. I don't care what country you come from. We are all eternal spirits down here interacting. And we just got to get back to that place. Okay? It's kind of like how we were in Tartaria. You know what I mean? I just love you guys. You know what I mean? That's what's up. I love you so much. Let's go. Hey, how do you know you're not from here? You ever OBE and get to a place where you're just sitting on the iconosphere and there's other beings up there with headdresses and you're kind of like, hey man, what's up with you? And they're like, hey, how did you get up here? And you're like, I don't know. I think I activated my dormant DNA. What are you doing today? Do you have any beverages? I'm thirsty. We drink from the sun, boy. All right. I'm just saying. Eventually, we're all going to crack this envelope known as our own consciousness. Just letting you know. Some of us are a little closer than others, but I'm here to tell you, finding out who you really are is one of the most awesome things I could ever say. Knowing thyself, that is something I think all of you need to take a deep breath and look in the mirror at some point this week and appreciate yourself and have a belief in yourself that you will figure out who you are in this incarnation and you will remember why you came. And you will be successful in that mission because we are being successful together right now. And the last card for this reading, Galactic Heritage for this week coming up. All right, Galactic Heritage. Here we go. For all your readings. All right. Big shout out to Aloha Pink Bella. Yes, thank you so much for the new Canadian group. Love you. Big shout out to Missing Link. I will be live on my brother's show on October 11th. I'll get the time for you on Missing Links. My brother from Canada. Love him. Just it. Okay. All right. And we have some more projects coming up that I'm being filmed for. I'm also very excited about that. And yes, I will answer your questions. That'd be fun. Seeking karmic balance, Pleiades. Present. We are seeking karmic balance. We are fixing what happened 12,000 years ago, 12,500 years ago, before the Van Allen belts went up. We are fixing the shenanigans. We are fixing the war stuff. We are fixing and balancing what needs to be understood for all participants in this game. All participants in this game. Okay? That's what we're doing. Ladies and gents, it's been an absolute pleasure being with you guys here today. Take advantage of our fall sale, Fall 20. It's going on right now. Ask support at teamlight.com about, what is it? Email support at teamlight.com for the questions about the Super 7. And I have one master pyramid left. It's available right now. I just showed it to you. Christina and Nancy, your pyramids will be on their way when my new packing material shows up. My high end. It's foam that locks the whole pyramid in a solid piece of... It's pretty awesome, dude. I'm pretty excited about it. But with that, ladies and gents, there's all new out there. New rings. All that stuff in the store. But for this week coming up, we're really close. I feel like we're really close. And if it takes another, I don't know. They got this big thing they're going to try to draw out in October. Red October. I don't know. I'm sitting back and watching this thing. I think the spell is breaking. And when the spell breaks on mass consciousness, that's when you're going to see real change on this planet. Right? I am Rion, and it's been an absolute pleasure being with you guys here today. All right, I love you Facebook, love you YouTube, Twitch, everybody. You guys have a blessed week, and I'll see you next time. Peace.